and welcome to a show where you can learn how to cook delicious dishes that you can do right at the comfort of your own homes. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to whip up some snacks that are both light and heavy. Something that can satisfy your stomach at any time of the day. We'll have a quick cheese and toast with some bacon and ham, a very simple yet yummy mac and cheese, and a hearty chicken bacon burger that's loved by all ages. This episode is going to be really filling. I can assure you of that. My name is Marika, your host in the show where there's no greater love than the love for food, Kitchen Diaries. We'll start off with a quick cheese on toast, something simple, something that everyone can all make. Now, so just to begin with, we'll first have to fry your ham and your bacon. So I'll just start up our stove. Now, always remember that it should always be in a low-medium heat. Do not over fry your ham and your bacon. And then we'll go ahead and add your olive oil. We'll just have to take a few minutes, of course, let them heat. And after that, that would be the time for us to add your ham and your bacon. Now, your cheese on toast. Everyone at home can usually make this. It's not that hard or something. It can be very simple. It usually takes a few minutes, so we'll just have to wait. I'm very happy to demonstrate how you do that. So I think our oil is already hot. We'll just add your ham. You can choose. You can go ahead your bacon first or even ham, but you can do with your ham. There you go. So just a bit there to even the proportions. So do it on the other side. Good. So after that, we'll go ahead and add your bacon. It's scary, right? But it's okay. If you're comfortable, it would really take time. Now, we have already finished frying both your ham and your bacon, so the next procedure that I'm going to do is to demonstrate how we're going to fill them all together with all your filling. So the next step is both your bread. Brush them with butter at both sides. There. Now, so after that, flip them upside down, add your ham. And we can also add your mayonnaise. So we have here your mayonnaise. Just flip it here. Next is we are going to add your bacon. So 2 pieces of bacon, you can have 4. You can play around with it. So we have it here. Add again your mayonnaise, your tomatoes, and then your lettuce. So there. And last but never the least, your cheese. You can have your eaten cheese, even a quick melt cheese is also okay. So there. After that, add the bread all together. And then the next is to toast it. So I have here your non-skillet, and we'll just have it in a low-medium heat. No need for oils. Well, we already have your butter at both sides, so it will do all the frying. Now we'll just put it here, cover it, and wait for a few seconds or minutes. So always go ahead and double check just to make sure that it wouldn't look a little bit dark, so it still looks okay. Now when it's finished, we'll just flip it on the other side, and when it looks slightly brown and you think it's already cooked and it's okay, and of course your cheese has also have to be melted. When you think it's okay, and then voila, it's finished. Okay, so it seems that our toast is already finished. We'll just have to take this off there and transfer them here. So we have your ham, your bacon, your tomatoes, your lettuce, even your cheese is already here. So the last is we'll just have to plate, and that's it. So I'll just slice them in the middle. There, and we'll just have to put your pigs here and here. So there you have it, your cheese on toast. And there you have it, served with a couple of your favorite potato chips and a glass of iced orange juice or lemonade. When we come back, we'll have some mac and cheese, a snack that's going to have everyone, especially kids, enjoy every last bite. Only here on Kitchen Diaries. Here at Kitchen Diaries, we teach you simple dishes that you can do in your homes every day. We already had the cheese on toast earlier and the mac and cheese. Now, we're going to make some chicken bacon burger. Now to start with, I have here your chicken bacon mix. Now, what are the ingredients that I use when I made your chicken mix? So of course, I have your onions finely chopped, your garlic finely chopped, as well as the seasoning. That includes your salt, your pepper, and then I added 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and then 1 egg lightly beaten, and as well as 1 tablespoon of breadcrumbs. So I had it mixed here. And as I formed, you have your chicken patty, as we call it. So I have a round chicken patty. You can play around with your patty. You can have square, heart, star, even circles. You can still do that. So you just go ahead and play around. So I have it here. This is what we call your chicken patty. There. And the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to add a bacon. So just in the tip of your patty. So just here. Now, to secure, I have your toothpick, so you can usually see this. So there you have it, your chicken patty on top of our bacon. So the next step is I'm going to heat it here, have it in a low medium fire. So I'm just going to place it here, take this, and we'll fry. There. Usually takes a few minutes, but it's okay. Okay, so on top of our chicken patty, we'll add quick melt cheese. Now our chicken patties are already done, so we'll just have to remove them from the fire and put it here. Okay, so I made 2 chicken patties. Okay, so we'll just place it here, and we'll add mayonnaise. Whip it with some mayonnaise. If you want, you can also add ketchup or cheese or whatever. It usually depends. So we'll do this here. So the next is to add your lettuce. There you have it. And place your chicken patty on top of our lettuce. Close it. Okay. Place it here. Exchange. Add your lettuce. Place it on top. And done. So we have 2 chicken bacon burgers. I hope you enjoyed all the snacks we made earlier. The cheese on toast with ham and bacon, mac and cheese, and the chicken bacon burger. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Solomon's Porch, for this episode. I'm Marika, and we'll be back soon for more delicious dishes. Only here on the show where there's no greater love than the love for food. Kitchen Diaries. Toodles!
2, 1, 2.
We'll have a quick cheese on toast with some bacon and ham. A very simple home. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to whip up some Welcome back. You're still watching Kitchen Diaries, and up next, we'll be making some mac and cheese. Just like the cheese toast we did earlier, this dish is also very simple and can be made for friends or if you just want one for yourself. Okay, so the first thing that I did is I already boiled your pasta, which is your macaroni elbow, and during the boiling process, I added oil and salt to make it not sticky. Of course, if you don't have those things, there's a tendency that the pasta has stickiness. That's what I did. I added your oil and then added your salt just to make sure that it has a little bit of taste and flavor and it would not stick to your saucepan. So the next thing I also did is I had your chicken fillet boiled, and during the boiling process, I added salt to have flavor, of course. So now what I'm going to do is to, of course, cook your mac and cheese. So I have here your saucepan. Just cook it in a low-medium heat. Okay, so instead of using oil, we're going to use butter to add, of course, flavor to your pasta. So I have here your butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, and it's fine. So we'll just go ahead and add it here. There. Just keep on sauteing till the butter has already melted. After adding butter, we'll go ahead and add your onions. And just keep on sauteing. Now, the reason why I put onions first instead of garlic is because garlic usually cooks easily, so it's much better that the onions goes first. So after, we're going to add your garlic and saute them all together. After adding your garlic, we'll go ahead and add your mushroom. So I have your mushroom here. Now, saute them all together. And there. So after that, we'll just go ahead and add your flour. So 4 tablespoons of flour is good. So I have your flour right in front of me. I'll just go ahead and add. We have to turn this off, remove it from the fire, and mix them all together. Now, because we already removed it from the fire, if you think that the mushroom together with the flour is slightly thicky, that would be the time that we can also add 2 cups of water. Add them them together with the mixture. And we'll go ahead and add your chicken broth cubes. So 2 chicken broth cubes are okay. Macaroni and cheese can be good side dish for like lunch or snacks. And you know, my little brother really likes mac and cheese, and my mom usually cooks at home. So she cooks it during lunchtime, and whenever that my brother goes home from school, he would like to have some snacks. So we have to wait for a few minutes till the broth cubes have already been melted, and we can return it back from the fire. Usually it takes a few minutes, but it's okay now. So we'll just return it here. Turn this on. Okay, so it's already finished. We've added your broth cubes. It has already melted. And if you think that it's slightly thicky, we can also add your chicken. So I have here your chicken. So your chicken has to already been flaked. It means that after boiling the chicken, you have to rip them up with small pieces and add them to your sauce. So we call this sometimes roux. We have your light blonde roux, your dark roux, and we have the white roux. It means a sauce. So this is your roux. And we'll season them using your salt, your pepper. Okay, so of course you always have to taste what you cook. I think it's really good. I do recommend you try this at home. Your kids would surely love this. So, just have to turn this in. Okay, and after that, we'll add your milk. So 2 Tetra packs of your milk. So it's time for your macaroni elbow. Mix them together. And we'll just go ahead and add your annatto seeds to give it a little bit of color. After 4 minutes of cooking process, our mac and cheese is already done. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm just going to plate it, and it's finished. Okay. Really smells good. So I'll just have it plate. Just close this, and I'll add a little bit of cheese on top of our macaroni. A little bit of parsley. Here it is, our mac and cheese. Usually this is known as a side dish, but it can also be eaten as it is. You can have your fried chicken or some ribs. It's the perfect comfort food and a great dish to share at a party.